Oh man, welcome people to the CPW podcast. Alright, we just getting into the after show. Did you guys check out episode 1? Episode 1 was banging. Episode 1 of Monday Night Fever was just amazing. You guys tuned in. People are still catching up on the episode 1. That's why I can't get into any spoiler territory here, okay? I really can't. You guys have done an amazing job spreading the word on CPW. And again, if you haven't seen episode 1, what are you doing on this video? I'm not giving nothing away. You gotta go check that out, alright? Again, welcome to the CPW After Show podcast. We're gonna be talking about, of course, none other than my CPW league, alright? CPW stands for Critical Pro Wrestling, alright? Have some great wrestlers in the mix. We had an all-out battle this Monday. All the titles were on the line. We have the Women's Rose Championship. We have the Internet Championship. We had the Tag Team Championship. And we had the World Heavyweight Championship. And again, I don't do none, just a little behind the scenes stuff. I do not do none of the outcomes. Okay? Unless I want to move the storyline in a certain direction, alright? Other than that, I don't really mess with the outcomes. It's all computer generated. CPW, an indigenous project by myself, which started some months ago. I told you guys about on Twitter, Instagram. If you follow me, again, LeeBoy733 on both Instagram and Twitter. All right, I mostly post on those. I do have Snapchat, but I'm not a snappy kind of guy. You know, I'm more of an Instagram, Twitter kind of person when I'm trying to promote my stuff. YouTube does a horrible job at giving you guys updates and letting you guys know when things happen. So if you're not following me on social media, it might run past you. But again, CPW this Monday, what a launch. Great matches. And again, I don't know the outcomes. So just so you know, as I'm watching it and I'm commentating, all of those reactions are genuine as hell because I don't know what's going to happen next. Excuse me there. I don't know what's going to happen next. I do know the outcome of the stories. That I will say. But I do not know who's going to win the matches when the matches do happen. We had a whole bunch of stuff like you clearly see on the screen right now. The Women's Rose Rumble. Everybody, again, the matches were rumbles to determine the first ever champions for the league because the titles are all vacated. No one has no titles. No one has no belts. Now we're moving into the wrestler of the week. I want to talk about somebody who you guys talked about so much on Facebook, and that's the Nightmare. Now you guys probably want me to talk about the winners and stuff. Nope, not happening. You guys go check out episode 1. But we're going to talk about the Nightmare. The Nightmare is a character who I made when I first purchased. When I first posted his picture on Instagram, people went crazy. They were like, who is this character? And I said, well, I wanted somebody to be like the Phenom of my league. You know, someone that can fit the mold of something like an Undertaker character, but not really quite say the Undertaker. Somebody mysterious, somebody spooky. And I just started thinking about different characters. Clearly see he has Papa Shango's makeup, Papa Shango's hat. I didn't even know it was Papa Shango to the end when I finally put the whole character together. And I said, well, it works, it fits. I wanted someone to definitely have a zoot suit. You know, I thought that was creepy, having him crawl on the floor with the Finn Balor entrance. You know, I just thought all of that was cool. When it all came together, it made this very unique character. And I love the Nightmare. He's actually one of my favorite characters. You know, I hope he does well within the league. But that's up to the computer and how he wrestles and things of that nature. But definitely, the Nightmare was an instant internet darling, if I can say. Crazy, I did not have him in the Internet Championship match, which is funny. Because I think he was so popular, I wanted to put him in a heavyweight title thing. But I wanted somebody like the Ringmaster. You know what I'm saying? I wanted somebody that looked like a Ringmaster. That's why he has the zoot suit and top hat. And all of that stuff came together on the spooky premises. You know, I wanted them to have, he had regular hair at one time. But when I put the dreads on him, oh man, did everything just mesh and come together. He was probably one of the most complete characters I made at the very beginning when I first started doing CPW. He's actually the third character I've ever made. First character is Aaron Awesome, of course, and then I forgot who the second character was. I think it was a female. And then came along, no, sorry, Ramsey was the second character I made. And clearly see right here in the picture that I posted, this is Finn Balor, and that was Finn Balor when he had the top hat and suit. And that kind of inspired what was going on with the Nightmare. Why is he called the Nightmare? Because I just like the way the name sounded. Everything just came together for this character. He was probably one of the fastest characters I made, because when I was making him, everything came together. From the entrance, from the look to everything. That's why I don't care if he has Papa Shango's hat on, Papa Shango's face paint. It goes together, damn it. Yep, so again, he's probably the most complete character I made thus far, at the very beginning and the start of his career. Big things again for the Nightmare. You gotta go check out episode 1 to see how far he actually progressed within trying to capture one of the titles, which is the World Heavyweight title. Again, this is the CPW After Show podcast, vidcast, whatever you want to call it. I take questions. If you guys got any questions on CPW, any behind the scene things that you want to know, this is where you ask them at, okay? I'll be doing the after show specials, I'm presuming, after the episodes air each week. We're going to go over it. I'm going to try not to get too spoilery into the episodes because I really want you guys to check those out. So the after show is really going to be talking about maybe the wrestler of the week again, behind the scenes CPW stuff, and again going over any questions you may have for me about my league. And again, everything is computer generated, computer ran. So if you have any questions, let me know. Do you have any suggestions for new wrestlers? Do you have any ideas? I'm willing to take all that right here on the after show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and spread the word about CPW, Monday Night Fever. I might be changing it to Wednesdays because I feel like maybe you guys are already watching regular wrestling like Raw or SmackDown, so I don't really want to impose on your Monday and Tuesdays. Maybe I'll take up some time on your Wednesdays. We'll see how that works, but for right now, for the first month, definitely Fever is going to be airing on Mondays, but definitely go check out episode 1 if you haven't seen it already. Nothing but great reviews from people, nothing but great feedback. Definitely go check out episode 1, alright? Again, I take questions here for the after show, so don't forget to send your questions in. If you get a question in, hey, I'm going to feature it on the show. There it is. You heard it here. If you got a question, leave it in the comment section about CPW. I'll answer it in another video for the after show, alright? Again, my name is Lee Boy. You've been checking out Lee Boy TV. This has been the CPW After Show. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Hit the comment section, hit that liking button, do all the things you need to do. Stay up on CPW.